everyone. Welcome to my channel Suraj in Cloud. Uh, Recently, I learned that I can deploy Kubernetes resources using Terraform, which I find quite interesting, and I thought I can share my learnings through my video. So I'll make a couple of small videos around the same topic. This particular video will focus on why to do this, or like what benefits we get, and in subsequent videos we will look into the actual code and how we can write these, how to configure this, uh, and how some of the examples we'll see. Yeah. So why we should do this, right? So one of the benefit that Terraform gives, which we already know, is a drift detection. It detects that there's something has changed in the configuration, and you can see in the plan, which is good. Unified workflows. Uh, let's say you spin up your cluster using Terraform, which is using the HCL HashiCorp language, and you want to deploy some Kubernetes resource which are written in YAML at the moment. So there are two workflows going on here, right? But you can actually unify those workflows by writing those YAMLs in the HCL itself, meaning writing those Kubernetes manifest in the Terraform language. One of the other benefit we get by writing Kubernetes uh, resources using Terraform is the dependency management. For example, uh, you want to create a particular service only when the deployment has been created, or for example, you have to create a PVC only when the PV is allowed, PV is created. So in this case, you can manage the dependency in Terraform quite easily, as opposed to managing the resources in the YAML. Of course, there are some issues which we'll see in the subsequent videos, like what kind of issues we can have with the Terraform as well. And the other thing is, like, as we know that we can manage resource lifecycle using Terraform, for other resources, you can do the exact same thing for the Kubernetes resource as well. For example, you can create a deployment, you can update the deployment, you can delete the deployment, and you can see the changes as well. Every time you make some changes, you can see the exact difference that you are applying. And the other good thing is, like, when you manage resources through YAML, sometimes let's say you want to change the name, or like you remove the file but you forgot to remove the resources from the cluster itself, and then later on you realize there are a lot of uh, stale or unowned resources just living on the cluster. And one of the last bit is synchronous feedback. And what does that mean is, sometimes what as per the workflow, what you want to do is, you want to create a service with the type of load balancer, and then uh, whatever output comes as in the load balancer IP or a DNS name, you want to use that entry in the DNS root table, let's say for example in root 53. For that, you want to first check whether load balancer is created or not. In Terraform, with the help of proper dependency structure, you can get those feedback and automatically make those entries and all that stuff as well. So these were some of the benefits that we get from using the Kubernetes with deploying the Kubernetes resources using Terraform. In subsequent videos, we will definitely see how we can configure this, how we can configure Terraform to deploy Kubernetes resources with the help of Kubernetes provider. Then we will see how we can define those resources. And we will also see that if you have a bunch of YAMLs, how you can generate Terraform out of it and then manage the resources using Terraform. And Also, in the end, we'll also see that how you can manage like a custom resources as well using Terraform. And there are many things as well, such as Helm provider and all those things we'll cover in upcoming videos. Hope you like the video. Do like and subscribe my channel. Till then, goodbye.